Welcome to the land down under, but not as you know it. We are here in Australia. Unfortunately, I have come to Cairns, where the Great Barrier Reef is, during a cyclone. So we're fighting for our lives, guys, but I'm so excited to share with you. Over the next 3 weeks, I'm going to be here in Australia, maybe scoping it out to live. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, let's get into the video. Welcome to Australia. Okay, so it's 7:30 in the morning and I've arrived, and I'm basically just like half an hour early. So the hostel, you can see, it doesn't actually open until 8 AM. So basically I'm just kind of having to sit here waiting for it to open before I can even leave my luggage. It's also very heavily raining and it's very humid, but yeah, we're good. I slept on the plane, so I'm kind of well refreshed and I'm okay. This is the Esplanade. How do I say that? What do you guys think? Probably doesn't make it easier for you guys to read, right? So this is the lagoon that they have here in Cairns, because actually the lagoon in Cairns, the beach in Cairns is actually, this is not going well, guys. It's not going well at all. Give me 1 second, please. So I'm also really paranoid to walk on the grass here, because, so apparently yesterday, flights into Cairns were actually cancelled because the runway was closed yesterday because of suspicions, or they were worried. They needed to make sure, basically, there were no crocodiles and no snakes on the runway. And that is a completely true story. You know, I haven't seen a snake yet, but unfortunately I feel like it's going to be something inevitable here. I've just kind of checked in to the hostel, so I'm staying in hostels this trip. If you know me, if you've watched my videos, you know that I don't stay in hostels. You know that I don't like hostels. It's not my thing. Australia is really expensive, and I think, unfortunately, I think it's one of those places that you should come to when you're young, but it doesn't make it any less affordable. It is extremely expensive here. It is European prices. And it's just something, unfortunately, you have to get used to. And so I couldn't afford to stay in hotels, so I'm doing the hostel thing, which is an interesting experience because I've actually never done it for a whole trip. The water here, and you can actually see it from the plane as well, the water here is really not great. There's no beaches here in Cairns itself because the water is very muggy and brown. I don't know what it is. But you have to go further out basically to get the blue water that you see that is typical here of Australia. I feel somewhat glad that I've come here first because I don't think it can get any worse than this. I mean, we're here in the middle of a cyclone, so but this is really awful, I have to say. It's really hard to imagine that the Great Barrier Reef is maybe like 20 minutes away from here with blue water. You can see it from the plane, but it's hard to imagine. It's really terrible weather here. It really is awful. So, Cairns here is actually famous as well for World War II, as it was a point of defense and, well, attack really from the Japanese army in 1941 to 1942. So anyway, that's interesting if you're interested in your war stuff. They do have 2 museums here, I think, an artillery museum and a war museum as well. So if that's your thing, then you can kind of do that. Esplanade, or Esplanade, whatever you want to call it, is really nice actually. They built this they built the Esplanade, and the water actually runs underneath, so you can actually see and you can hear it. I don't know, you probably can't see it, but so the water runs underneath, so it's a bit, you know, it's very therapeutic, very nice, but this is not the Australia I was sold, shall we say that. So we're walking past the Cairns Museum. I think, again, I'm gonna check the price. I don't know if you can jaywalk here. I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't know what the prices are like for like SeaWorld and all this, because for example, I don't really want to be spending £20 to go to SeaWorld or Sea Life Aquarium when tomorrow I'm going diving. One thing I have to say is I really don't like open water, so I'm a bit scared. But I think it would be stupid to come all the way here, fly across the entire world, fly 30 hours and not come to the Great Barrier Reef. So we're gonna do it anyway. However, the waters are a bit rough, so I don't know. I'm really hoping it's not cancelled because I'm on a really tight time schedule, and frankly, if it's cancelled, that's it, you know. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm at this waffle place and I ordered a banoffee pie waffle, and it's massive. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what that is. That's an alarm. I feel so fat right now. Right, let's try it. Okay, I couldn't finish it. Low-key, I feel guilty for having it in the first place. It's 9 AM, by the way, in case I didn't mention. Just, the rain has just intensified. Right, okay, so we are here at Cairns Central, the main mall here in Cairns. In the centre, hence it's called Cairns Central. I did look it up. The aquarium costs around £25 to enter, and I'm not sure if I want to pay that. It's quite nice. It's similar to the UK, and it's like a mixture between the UK and America. That's my first impression, my first vibe of Australia as a whole. Oh my gosh, that looks like poison. Fanta. Oh wow, I need that. Poison. Right. They have Prime here. It's like basically like £2.50.
What about fresh one?
They've got like every flavour of Powerade. No trip to any country would be complete without going to their supermarket, and this is Woolworths, very famous here in Australia. It's like their Tesco's. Okay, so we're done at the mall. Yeah, not that impressive. Do you know what it is? I think it's a nice mall in the sense that it's got a lot of Australian brands and it's very much, you know, supporting local businesses. But to be perfectly honest, and Australians, if you're watching this, you can roast me, you can say things to me, but I don't like Australian fashion. It's just very much like a loose oversized t-shirt for the guys and then shorts, and that's it, and everything's linen, which is nice, but there's more for the ladies, and they don't really have your typical H&M Zara, which I think is good, it's nice, but anyway. So I think it's very much to my own detriment. So I'm only actually staying in Cairns for 2 nights. Yeah, because of the time limit that I'm in, as usual, as per always, which means that today is just really not doing much exploring, and because of that, I have decided I am going to go to the Cairns Aquarium now, which we're walking to. It is £20, it's expensive, but you know, I'm going to go. It's been recommended to me by a few people here, so that's what I'm going to do. For tomorrow, I'm going to make it in a separate vlog, I've decided. But yeah, it's sad because I think ideally if I had another day, I would have liked to have gone on the skytrain, and they also have a kind of village in the mountains called Kuranda. So I would have, I don't know why I said it like that, maybe I said it right, maybe I said it wrong, but I would have liked to have gone and seen that as well. But again, that was a separate day trip, and I was told that a lot of the day trips were cancelled today because of the cyclone and the bad weather. So yeah, it's kind of to my own detriment that I've stayed here for 2 days. It was like I should have stayed for 1 or 3, but you know, you can never predict the weather, unfortunately. And because Cairns is in a tropical region, cyclones do happen, and it's December time right now, so it's kind of the season for it. So yeah, so is life. Okay, so you can see the Doubletree by Hilton there. There's a Ramada. There's the Cairns Aquarium that we're going to go to. We're going to cross the road. I'm trying to figure out what side of the road. They drive on the same side as the UK. Anyway, so there's loads of luxury hotels here that you'll notice. Yeah, Cairns has a lot of that. It's also got a lot of hostels as well. Quite nice, isn't it? Yeah. In case you didn't know, so pythons are actually not poisonous if they bite you, but they kill you by strangling you. Can you see it up there? No thank you. No, no thank you. No. Don't like them. Very cool, I must say. You kind of feel like you're scuba diving, but you're not. And they go right above your head. It's amazing. It's really, really beautiful. Sharks! I'm not in here. Wow, I did not know that. The Great Barrier Reef is all of that, which is roughly the same size as Italy, Japan, Germany, or Malaysia. That is crazy. Okay, so we are all done at the Cairns Aquarium. I'm glad I went. I think with a lot of these things, there tends to be a big emphasis on conservation, and so yeah, it was kind of like a pre-lesson, if you like, before diving tomorrow at the Barrier Reef. So it was just nice because I think it's a lot of based on kind of looking after the environment, the corals. Even though the landmass of the Great Barrier Reef represents 0.01% of the world's oceans, it's home to more than a quarter of kind of wildlife, marine life, that's the word. There was a restaurant I wanted to go to, not McDonald's, hashtag boycott McDonald's. I don't think I can make it, guys. This is a cyclone, I don't think I can make it. Oh my god. Okay, so I've decided to stop at this pho Viet. If you guys have never tried this, if you come to Australia, you've got to try this. Sounds German, Bundaberg. But Australian owned. I thought it was alcoholic because it says brewed. Hello, thank you.
Oh, chili on side. You already have chili
It's okay, you can leave them both. I'll put them both in. Thank you. Anyway, so it says that it is... What is it? It says somewhere that it's brewed. It took 2 days to brew, and oh, there we go. Craft brewed, and I was a bit like, oh gosh, is it alcohol? And they said no, it's non-alcoholic, it's a soft drink. So anyway, so you must try it if you come here. And the pho. Note to self, if they give you 2 chili pots, only put one of them in. Thank you. Okay, I got ice cream. Oh, this is a nice touristy shop. If you get the chance, you should come here. Australia the gift. Good touristy shop. I'm gonna eat this before it melts in my hand, and then I will show you guys the nightlife here in Cairns. It's a Saturday night after all, so probably does explain why it's busy. Then they got Thai food, Chinese foods, fish and chips. It's like a more affordable option, and then they've got the night market, the Cairns night market behind. It's quite nice. It's similar to like in Southeast Asia. I don't know how affordable that is. This like, it's maybe like £2.50 for a large sushi roll. Like, I'm not sure if that's affordable or not. I suppose that's for you guys to decide. The Cairns night market. I don't think there's much to see here, to be honest. Most of the shops are closed. No, but it's a night market, so I would expect that everything opens later. Alright, I'm shopping for t-shirts. Oh, I really like this actually. Look, they've got these like aboriginal art designs, although I feel like a bit of a mug because it's $20 here, and I bought this same one from the Cairns aquarium for like, I think it was $30, so it was like £5 extra. Now I feel like a mug. But these are really nice actually. Thing is, I don't want to just keep buying things, you know, although I did want an Australia t-shirt, and they do have them. Not a vest, but like, I don't know, should I get it? What do you guys think? You're probably watching this 5 months down the line, but anyway. That's $12. I'd be such a tourist, but I am a tourist. Oh my god, guys, it's Uluru. Uluru. If I would have gone there, I would have got this, but I didn't, and I'm not, so I didn't. They're quite nice, they're quite nice. Even the water bottles. They're all Aboriginal design, and that's the Aboriginal flag. Sometimes you see that at protests in the UK. It's just like not ending. Welcome to the tropics. Gosh, I'm getting wet. Right. Oh, he's brave. Oh, he's very brave. Oh, they're brave. Oh, they're very brave. Most of Cairns, actually, what you'll notice is under a roof, actually. So it's not actually, I'm going to keep saying actually, it's not that bad because you've got this roof that covers most of the walking path. Particularly for this main straight where the hostel Global Backpackers is, which is where I'm staying. It's the party street, and there's a roof that kind of goes along the whole thing, so you don't get wet very often. But you can see it's just absolutely crazy. Oh, I've got water on the... Right, I'm at this burger place called Jimmy's just to get food, and then the weather is also relentless. It's completely like, just won't stop raining. It's really annoying. After lunch, then I'll probably go to the mall, get some Tim Tams. If you guys haven't heard of Tim Tams, they're like these really famous Australian chocolate bars. They're like penguin bars in the UK, but they're very, very famous here, so I need to kind of stock up on those. Okay, they just brought the milkshake. I don't like ketchup, so go away. The milkshake's really nice, so I recommend coming here just for the milkshake. The burger, I'll let you know. Oh, okay. So, I'm probably going to end the vlog here. Cairns, I'm going to say this, and this is not something that I've heard from other vlogs that I've watched. You don't need to spend more than a day in Cairns itself, and the only reason you come to Cairns is for the Great Barrier Reef. Most of the other things you can do here are day tours. So in terms of day tours, you can go to, I think they have Hartley's crocodile adventure. They've got Kuranda, which is kind of in the mountains with the Sky Rail Bridge adventure and all that. Those tours have been cancelled for the past few days because of the weather, basically. But you can just see the atmosphere here is nice. It's very, it's like a little kind of, I don't know, Los Angeles in the tropics or something. It's a nice atmosphere, but the reality of it is that it's just not very busy. It's very dead. I think I've also come at the wrong time of year. I'm here mid-December in preparation, basically to go to Sydney for New Year's. This is also the rainy season here in Cairns. It is a tropical area, so just like with, you know, Thailand, Singapore, all these places, December is the time where it rains. Now, the only thing I'm worried about right now is that my flight will be cancelled because the rain is just absolutely torrential. Having said that, I'm actually going to walk back because I've walked in a complete wrong direction. Having said that, they should be prepared for this kind of weather because whilst the cyclone had passed a few days ago, I think what made the cyclone dangerous and what made it kind of cancel flights in Cairns was the fact that there was heavy winds as well, and so they could blow snakes onto the runway, etc. But hopefully the flight should be okay. But yeah, Cairns for the Great Barrier Reef, obviously you must come here. But I would say in terms of Cairns itself as a city, as a town, you really don't need more than a day here. But I'm sorry that the weather has just destroyed this vlog. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed it. But otherwise, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, as always. Let me know down below if you've been to Cairns, if you had a similar experience, if you disagree with me. And don't forget, guys, it's a beautiful day to travel, I think. See you next time.